All right, hello everybody. Today I am going to be teaching you the Pythagorean theorem, more commonly known as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right, so because I know that math can be boring and you're like, why do I need this? When am I going to use this? I'm going to show you real quick. So if you have a triangle that is a right triangle, so it has a 90-degree angle in any of the corners, doesn't have to be the bottom left, that's just what I have. Then side A, side B, and side C all go into the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? Now that you've got this, the easiest way to explain it to you is just kind of to show you how it works. Okay? I'll leave this up here so I can reference back to it. All right. So if you have a triangle, again, with a right angle, with sides A, B, and C, then you can use this formula. So for this triangle right here, let's say we have side with the length 5, a side with the length 12, and you are trying to figure out what the length for side X is. So to do it, all you have to do is use this formula. So if you take 5 squared plus 12 squared, you will end up with x squared. And you can have these in either order. It doesn't matter, I just chose this. So 5 squared, 5 times 5 will give you 25. 12 squared, 12 times 12 will get you 144. And then x squared just stays the same. So then you keep going down the line, working. And then eventually you get the square root of 169 equals the square root of x squared, which then cancels down to, I'll go over here, x equals 13. Okay, might seem like a bit much, but once you get enough practice with it, it's really not too bad. I'm going to leave it up for just a second. Okay. All right, so as you know from previous lessons, the long side of your right triangle is called the hypotenuse. On the first example, I found the length of the hypotenuse, but you can use this formula to find any side length. So here, we are going to say that the hypotenuse length is 10. This length down here is 5. And we want to find the shorter, one of the shorter sides, x. To do so, you follow the same formula, with the short sides being A, B, and the hypotenuse being C. So you get x squared plus 5 squared equals 10 squared. So doing the work, squared plus 5 times 5 equals 10 times 10. Okay? So once you got that, you get x squared plus 25 equals 100. And then you minus 25 from both sides. And then you end up with x squared equals 75. You take the square root. So you're left with x equals the square root of 75. You are welcome to break that down. For my class specifically, it's not necessary. All right. goodness. Okay. So the Pythagorean theorem is not, it's for triangles, but you can use it in other shapes as well. So for example, if we have a square, and you know the diagonal length is 12, and you know all these sides are the same, and let's say you want to find the length for one of the sides. You can make the length for one of the sides x, but because all the sides are even, because it's a square, you get all of them being x. So you can pull these two x's or these two x's and put them into the formula in places of a and b. So you get x squared plus x squared equals 12 squared. Okay, so going back to our previous lessons about how you do kind of this work, you know that that is equal to 2 x's squared, and then 12 times 12 is equal to 144. Okay, so following your order of operations, you divide by 2 here, and you get x squared is equal to 72. So like we've done about 3 times, you take the square root, and you know that x is equal to the square root of 72. So using this, you can find the length of the side of a square if you have the diagonal going through it. Alternatively, if you have a poorly drawn trapezoid, with a couple numbers, you know that you can use it to find the area eventually. So if you know this is 20 and that's 10, and you've got 5 and 5, because those are the same length. Okay? And because this is a square, you know that this length is 10, and this length is 10. So then, if you want to find that over there, you can take your 5 squared plus 10 squared equals x squared. So here you've got 25 plus 100 equals x squared. 125 equals x squared. Take the square root. So you know that x is equal to 125. The square root of 125. So the Pythagorean theorem with the a squared plus b squared plus c squared is used for triangles, yes, but as this example and the other one showed, you can use it for squares, trapezoids, and really any shape that has a right triangle in it. That'll be it for today. So, thanks.